Cassius Clay on the move.
On February 25th, 1964, the world witnessed one of the most shocking upsets in boxing history. The young, confident, and outspoken challenger, Cassius Clay, who would later become Muhammad Ali, stepped into the ring against the feared heavyweight champion, Sonny Liston. Many believed Clay had no chance, but what happened that night would change boxing forever. Round 1, the beginning of a masterclass. As the first bell rang, Clay came out fast, dancing around the ring with incredible footwork. Liston, known for his brutal power and aggressive style, tried to cut off the ring, looking for an early knockout. But Clay's speed and movement made him a difficult target. The young challenger taunted Liston, landing quick jabs and avoiding big punches. Middle rounds. The turning point. By the third round, Clay's confidence grew. He began landing sharp combinations, making Liston look slow and frustrated. In the fourth round, Liston's left eye was swelling and his powerful punches kept missing the target. But in the fifth round, controversy struck. Clay suddenly started blinking and complaining that something was in his eyes. Many believed Liston's corner had used a substance on his gloves to blind Clay. For almost an entire round, Clay fought nearly blind, moving around the ring, trying to survive. Round 6, the champion is in trouble. Miraculously, Clay recovered, and by the 6th round, he was back in control. His speed and accuracy were overwhelming Liston. The champion was breathing heavily, showing signs of exhaustion. Round 7, the shocking end. As the bell rang for the 7th round, Liston shockingly refused to leave his corner. The fight was over. Cassius Clay had just defeated the most feared man in boxing. The world was stunned. Aftermath, a new era begins with his victory. Clay became the new heavyweight champion of the world. He ran around the ring screaming, "I shook up the world! I shook up the world!" Shortly after, he announced his new name, Muhammad Ali. This fight was more than just a boxing match. It was the beginning of a legend. Muhammad Ali would go on to become one of the greatest athletes of all time, and his victory over Sonny Liston in 1964 remains one of the most iconic moments in sports history.
Mr. Clay. Another jarring right hand that time, folks. Another one. Sonny wobbles. Sonny wobbles. Cassius has him hurt. Sonny is talking to... Sonny has a big mouth below his left eye. He has a cut below the eye, and he's getting hit with all the punches in the book. We're halfway through round 3. Sonny bleeding slightly from the nose also. Only 55 seconds remaining in round 3. a bit hurt. Sonny, still aggressive, very durable. Seconds more in the third. Joe, I don't know whether you can see it. Look closely, look hard. They're working on the cut below the left eye. It's very difficult to get a shot, but what do you think Sonny's condition as Joe Polino works on the cut? I'd like to point out the champion is strong, durable, takes the good shot. However, he is being outmaneuvered at most points because this fella has that awkwardly fast style of going side to side, moving the upper part of his body.
Some of it apparently got onto Liston's gloves, whether by absolute carelessness or determined intent. Because by being on Liston's gloves and Ali getting hit with it, now apparently some of it got into Ali's eyes.
A lot now. I don't know who he looked like. He's arguing with his trainers. You know, but I don't know. Clay, I think
he definitely had something in the eyes, and it made him panic. Got the sponge. I ran water into the eye. I cleaned it with the towel right away.
Getting ready for number 5.
Something wrong with Clay now. Something wrong with Clay. Something wrong with Clay.
I see that Joe's eyes. His eyes are bothering
him. And here
him.
came Ali, blind in one eye, or so he said, and certainly distressed, coming out, and Liston now is going to eat him up. And Liston rocked him a couple of times.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't know exactly what happened. They're yelling from Cassius Clay's corner. Something got in his right eye. However, he's blinking badly. Sonny's going to try to pull it on.
And Sonny Liston put a horrible licking on his body in that round. A lesser guy, you know, would have folded. But he really was hammering those shots in.
Cassius still having some problems with his eyes. He's blinking and he's bouncing away continually. Liston still aiming toward the body with the big punches. Minute 30 seconds to go in the 5th. Sonny fired his best left hook so far.
But then about halfway through the round's eyes started clear. He started doing a number on Liston again.
24 seconds remaining in the 5th. Only 10 seconds remaining as Sonny's still moving in. Cassius still bouncing punches away, blocking them. In round 6, we note that Sonny flat-footed stance most of the time. Easy target. Easy. punches. We call them combinations. Putting punches together. That's his strong point. We're in the middle of round number 6. Cassius Clay still with the faster hands and the better legs, or at least the faster legs. I'll correct myself on that one. Sonny does have sturdy legs. With slightly less than a minute more in the 6th round, the champion has slowed down a bit. The tempo has slowed in the fight. Only 30 seconds to go in the 6th round. Sonny can't seem to slip or knock down that jab effectively. Cassius throws it from all angles. Very tricky left lead, left jab. Seconds remaining in the 6th. What's going on in Sonny's mind at this point?
Well, I think Sonny now is beginning to worry now. At least his corners beginning to worry now, because I think that they feel now that Clay have all the confidence he needs and go on to defeat Sonny. So I think that the corner now beginning to worry a little bit now. He can't have him go on winning now.
They might be stopping it. That might be all, ladies and gentlemen. Get up there, Joe. Get up there. Get up in the ring.
Suddenly, Ali breaks free, and he runs to the side of the ring at the presses, and he jumps up on the ropes. Now, never forget, he's saying, I fooled you, and I fooled you, and I fooled you, and I fooled you. I'm the great